Hello and welcome to a brand new Star Citizen video. Yes, I really like this game, as you have seen probably by the amount of videos I've been produced so far, almost a Star Citizen video every day. But I really like this game. For me, it's definitely something next generation and really next generation. And first of all, I would like to say the game is free to try from the 2nd of May. That was yesterday, I think, when you're watching this. And for about a week, you are able to try it for yourself. So if you've always been skeptical about the game, feel free to check it out for yourself. It is free. Also, I would like to thank everyone who has been commenting on my videos, giving me tips, especially about the R-Corp Area 18 bug from the hangars where my ships did not spawn, and also a lot of other things. I want to thank everyone who has been helping me with getting around in this game, and I've been learning a lot. And of course, I'm still a relatively new player, but you know, I'm getting used to all the flight mechanics and how to get around in the game, open the star map, communication links, stuff like that. And I've bought a new ship, the 300i, which is a fantastic looking ship in my opinion. And what we're gonna do today is we are now actually on the planet of Hurston. So I saved you guys the entire flight from R-Corp. And what I suggest we're gonna do is we're gonna check out the planets. And I'm in the city of Lorville. And to be honest, I've not explored this city yet. I've just arrived here and I logged out to my ship, so I have a wait now on the city of Lorville on Hurston. So for me, this is going to be a pretty new experience, because this is the first time I woke up here in this space hotel, or that's not really space hotel. This room here on Lorville in the planet of Hurston. So this is our nice little desk, as you can see here. And, well, yeah, let's see what we have here. A small kitchen, if you can call it a kitchen. What is this? A combination with a bathroom? I have really no idea. And then I'm wondering what this is. Oh, we can also open this, so... this is our bathroom. With our little toilet seat here. And our shower head. So this should be our toilet. No, come on. Our toilet. Our little sink here. Yes, so like a Tokyo capsule hotel, if you're familiar with those very small hotels. But of course, this is a quite large room. I mean, I'm not really sure if you have to pay rent for this or whatever, but it's actually quite nice. I mean, I could definitely live here if I really had to. Looks nice. And also here, just a room alone, the graphics look really cool in my opinion. So again, we can inspect little things, as you can see here, because I have really no idea what this is. But anyway, let's set it back. Or did I drop it? No, I didn't drop it. Right. So let's place it somewhere back, and then I would say let's gonna explore the area now. So, all right, let's get out of here, and let's see where we'll find out. So this is the living area, I think, maybe the hotel or apartments. I have no idea if people are staying here permanently or just... Oh wow, look at this. Does this mean the sun is going under now? And this is, by the way, the spaceport where we did land. So we were actually able to land here. The first video which I created, we were unable to land on the planet of Hurston and the city of Lorville. But for now, I was able to land here. But I arrived here at daylight, so now it is nighttime, it seems. Look at this cozy little corner. It's a little bit of a mess, though. People should learn to clean up their stuff. But yeah, it looks cool. And of course, the frame rate is a little bit droppy because this game is still in alpha phase, of course. But oh well, you know, for the amount of NPCs, and also the NPCs are pretty detailed. I mean, like all the clutter here, all the items and objects. This is a pretty, and also the lighting. Of course, this is a pretty detailed game so far, even for an alpha version. But wow, the view looks cool. So that even invites me more to fly around the city of Hurston. But first, we want to check out Lorville, the city the city, of course. And let's see, does Hurston have any moons? Yeah, definitely has. Aberdeen, which is a, let's see, was named after a scientist who was credited. Okay, I think this is just a regular moon. And for this, I can't really see what kind of material these moons are made from. Or if it's like an icy moon or a gas moon or whatever, but... Alright, cool. So this is like a living area, I guess, on Lorville. And let's see if we're able to get out of here. Can we? It's a nice view and all, but we want to get out of here. Is this a player? Because he's checking a star map. No, it's not a player. Okay. Normally you will be able to recognize players by checking out their communication links and all. So, I guess this is the way we should be passing. This is an elevator, so... Is there a way to call the buttons? What's happening here? Did I trigger buttons? Or... Let's see, guys. I'm not sure if this is the active elevator, but... In that case, we want to check out here. I think this is an elevator. Yeah, okay. This is the elevator where we were looking for. Wow, this is a lot of clutter and trash here. Not sure if there are mice or rats in on this planet, but yeah, this is a way to bring them with you. If people act trash this way. So, we don't want to have mice on our planet. Wow, look at the lighting there. So I'm wondering which sun is here. Which star? Is that just the Stanton star? Because I'm not sure if this is the only star which is lighting up all the planets here. Probably is. It's like the sun of this galaxy, I guess. Hello, buddy. So, where are we now here? There's a contract available. Well, I'm gonna do missions later when I'm fully familiarized with the game. Oh, wow, look at this. So, this is the city of Lorville. Welcome to... ooh, that doesn't really look that good. Graphical errors, graphical glitches. But wow, for the rest, look at that. And we are... I think then that will be the star of Stanton, which we can see from all other planets as well. And look how bright it is here. It's really nice. And, well, let's see what we will find out here on this planet of Lorville. It's a great view here. I mean, it's definitely something different than the R Corporation. It's like a more maybe industrial city. They really should fix those graphical issues with the stuff coming out from those pipes. But for the rest, wow, man. Look at this. What a huge city it is as well. So alright, let's check out what we can find out here. And if we by accident, the first thing that we're gonna see is a spaceport, we will take off with my new ship, the 300i, and it definitely looks really, it's a really amazing ship. It's super fast, especially in atmosphere and just by regular travel. And yeah, it really looks cool. So let's see, there's a station here. Maybe we should follow that. What the hell is this? Why does he have a plastic bag on his head? That means maybe, oh, I wanted to say maybe that the air is not that well breathable, but apparently it is. So residences, okay, so we have a residence maybe on this planet, on this city. Let's see, so this was a way to the to these, let's see, what would we have here? Okay, this is a trading place. We want to go to the station. Then I think that in that case is here. So let's see. Follow for administration office. Is there no train station here, or? There's a bar here. Hurston, okay. Leveson Square. I always like the squares, but... Oh, there's a station. Okay, we were at the correct place. But first, let's check this out. Wow, look at this. This huge, huge place. And there's a bar here. Cool. Let's check it out. Wow, well, look at all this trash, man. I mean, we're living in the future and we're still using these disposable garbage bags. Cool. I mean, oh, you can also go here. Wow. I mean, so many places to go here also in the city of Lorville. And you know what it is with Star Citizen? You really have the feeling that you're inside a city, and that's something very well done. You know, even that you're on a planet, the city on this planet, you really have the feeling you're walking in the city, and where it's pretty crowded and all. And that's what I think they're doing really great as well. So here's the bar with a and I have to say Lorville looks a little bit more poorer maybe than our corporation, but for the rest, you know, it's really nice style, a little bit more steampunky, cyberpunky, I should say, maybe more cyberpunk style here. Ah, there's a metro here with some slot machines, some vending machines. We're able to play pool here. Nice. I like all the little details here, you know. So a real bar, but where are you able? Oh, here you're able to order your drinks. Okay. Some shady figures here. Okay, cool. Well, let's go back and let's because there's a lot to see here. Let's see where we can explore more here. Oh wow! Look at this great spot here. So let's see. There's a station and there's a metro center here. I'm not really sure what the difference is between the Leveson station and the metro center. Maybe we should check out the metro center if we're able to go to a spaceport here. 0 days without an accident. Yeah, that means an accident has happened, unfortunately, today. So let's check out the metro center to see where those metro lines go to. And I really like the lighting system they have so far here, already implemented in the alpha version. And again, check out the free version, because check out Star Citizen for yourself, because the game is free for about a week or 10 days or something. So really check it out. What shall we do, guys? There's a station here and a metro center. Let's just quickly check out what this metro center means. Because I think this is also a metro line. Ah, okay. As you can see, we have multiple lines, but to avoid this video is becoming too long, we're just gonna take the spaceport line. If we're even able to get out of here. I mean, if Lorville also doesn't have a bug when trying to get off this planet. But so let's check out the spaceport line.
Welcome to
Are you a player? No, you're probably not.
To the perimeter, spaceport, and industry line.
So he's a spaceport. Okay. So there are like 2 platforms here. And this one, let's see, is arriving in 2 minutes. So let's check what time this one is arriving. Ah, right now. That's a nice timing. Cool. Alright, so it seems we're the only one here. There are no other players. It's actually quite, you know, there are not a lot of people here on Lorville, and I think it really depends on the time, because my current local time here in the Netherlands is 22:49, so almost 11 p.m. and it really is less crowded than on regular times, like for 5 p.m. till like 9 p.m. or something. Then it's always really crowded from what I've seen so far on the Core Planet and Lorville. But now it's actually quiet here. There are not much people I've seen so far. And, hey, look at this. We have daylight, which means the sun actually, or at least the planet turned that way that the sun is now fully covering the planet. I should say it like that. I said something stupid last time. I said the sun was rotating around the planet. Of course, that's not true, but I just mixed it up. I said that completely wrong. But sorry for that. Do apologize. People won't get too mad on me for me saying that. But look at this. Looks quite industrial. This planet. It's or at least the city, I should say. But I could be mistaken, of course. Maybe I should check out more lore about cities, but
please watch your step when disembarking the train.
I mean, I love to discover things in game, but anyway, it seems we have arrived in 0 seconds. Okay, cool. There are really no players here. I mean, usually around the airports and starports, I should say, there are more people, but not here. Okay, that's fine. So let's see. Let's try to get out of here. And let's try to call in our brand new spaceship, the 300i. So the customs area, I think we have to go through here, and then we should be able to call in our ship. So we're leaving a green zone now, which is good because that means we're about to enter the spaceport area. Wow, look at that. There's a new ship to buy. Buy now, fly today. But, to be honest, I like my 300i better. So, let's see. We can actually get our ship here, I think. Lorville, let's retrieve it. And let's hope it will be spawned correctly.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Hangar 08, okay. So we need to go to the hangars in that case. And let's see, where are they? Hangar 08, that's here on the left. Alright. So elevators to hangars 08. Hangar 8. Cool, elevator was already up, which means we can now go down to hangar 08. And let's hope our ship is there, so I can show you my brand new 300i, how fantastic I find how the looks are, and also from the inside it's really a more luxury ship. It's very quiet in space as well, and I think you can compare it by buying a very expensive car. And the funny thing is, when you check out the company which makes these spaceships, they have, I'm not really sure what the name was, but they've let's see, are we able to actually... Is the ship here? Because, oh man, I'm afraid this also is having this bug where it's being placed in an incorrect hangar. But oh, that's too bad. But it's okay. Let's see. Can we actually get on this platform again? That's yeah, in that case I have to like reclaim it again, which is really annoying because I have to somehow destroy the ship. Or so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna walk back, we're gonna try to respawn it one more time. Oh wait a minute, this is 03? Or I'm actually in the correct hangar? Because I'm a little bit confused, to be honest. I should have it in 08, but... So let's try that again then, I mean... Not sure what happened here. But what I wanted to say was... it has like a company name with at the end GmbH, and that's what German company names have. And it's funny because probably the ship should resemble something of a German car. A German car manufacturer like Audi or Porsche or BMW, so that's pretty funny. But first of all, we have to actually get to our ship. So did we actually, yeah, this is hangar 8, right? So let's try it one more time, and else I'm gonna cut into this video until we have the correct flight path, and then I'm going to go back to you guys when I have got my ship. But first of all, let's see. Maybe we should claim it. I think that's the better option here. File a claim, okay. Because that's what also was working at Area 18 on the Arcor planet. So I'm gonna wait for that, and then I'll see you guys after we have our ship, because I think it's a bit too expensive. Oh well, you know what? Screw that. We're just gonna like expedite it. So we're gonna pay the fee. All right. And now we only have to wait 1 minute, so I don't have to cut into this video, because I don't really like cutting in a video. I want to have it a more yeah, seamless video without the... I hate all these transitions, you know, because I want you guys to have the full experience with from point A to B without any cuts or anything whatsoever. That's a really nice ship here. Is it a ship? Let's see if I'm able to see that. Nah, I don't think so. I thought that was a pretty huge ship, but anyway, let's hope after this claim we are able to get the correct hangar, and that's something they should fix. I was hoping they fixed a lot of these relatively simple issues. I think there should be after this patch 3.5, because I wait quite a long time before stepping into this alpha, and but of course it's still an alpha. You know, I shouldn't be whining that much about it, because alpha is alpha. It's not even a beta. But still, it can be quite annoying, because you have to like do these workarounds in order to get your ship. So now we have to wait. Oh, okay. We can actually retrieve it. Okay, let's cross fingers, because else I do have to cut in the video again. But anyway, we have now to go to hangar 06. So here we go again. Sorry about that. And 06 is probably here then. 456. Okay, here then. Let's go. The elevator is also here. Wow, I have to ship 2 ships now here spawned, so that's funny. So let's hope our wonderful 300i ship is here. And that's something I do notice a lot about Star Citizen. Sometimes a simple reboot of things just works. It's just like you having your own Windows computer or any device, which normally after you reboot it, it sometimes works. Same counts for communication. Is our ship here? Yes, it is. Look at the beauty of the 300i. But also with communication link, I also noticed when you power off your ship and you put it back on, that communication, like asking landing permission, an example, then all of a sudden works. So that's pretty weird maybe, but anyway, this is the 300i. Look at it, very streamlined, nice looking ship. And you know, I think for one of these smaller ships, I think this is the best looking, or not, maybe one of the best lookings. And I did decide to upgrade my ship, because I really noticed as well that it is a lot faster maneuvering around and going on planets and flying in speed towards things. It's just a lot faster, smoother, and more quiet, which is pretty funny. But yeah, it's actually more quiet of a ship. I want to show you guys the details about the ship, because look at how detailed everything looks, even from the landing gear and stuff like that. And I'm bumping my head here at the underneath surface of the ship, it seems, but just look at all the details. Also the cannons here, the weapons which we can use. I really like all these little signs and warnings, you know. That's for me something I can really get myself lost into, but for the sake of this video I won't bother you guys that much with it. But look at it, how great this design is. And yeah, again, I think they have tried to resemble a little bit of a German company, and like Porsche or BMW, so, or Audi, you know, pretty nice, or pretty well done. Also here, so I would say let's go into the ship to show you guys a little bit about the interior. So let's enter the ship. I hope. Maybe I maybe didn't click enter ship. Probably I clicked open door. So let's get into the ship, because now we have clicked enter ship, and the door should automatically close behind us. Yes. Okay. So welcome in the 300i. The great thing here is that this roof is all glass, so you are able to watch through it when you're in space or any place, of course, where you are. So that's really, really cool. I mean, if you're in space, you can like just, you know, get out of your seat and then look through the windows here. And we have a, well, let's first show me the mini bar. We have a mini bar here with glasses here. So if you want to have a glass of champagne in the middle of space or on the moon, you know, that's possible. We have our nice little sink here so we can wash our hands in space. And of course, what's also nice for long travels is that we have a toilet where we can sit on if we want. But let's close it because we want to have things tidy and all. But anyway, yeah, so we are able to, so we have also a TV here, but we're able to just, you know, lay on bed when we are on a moon or in space and, yeah, be able to enjoy this. But also, it's a nice thing that the bed stretches out a little bit, so you're able to actually check out the nice view of things. So let's exit our bed, and then it's time to start flying around this planet of Lorville, of Hurston, I mean. And we're now at the city of Lorville. So let's enter our seat. And I've learned that there is a hotkey for flight ready. Yeah, I'm starting to learn things, and that's R. But let's see if we're able to activate it here as well. So flight ready. Wow, there's a lot of activity in this planet. So, okay, let's see. What we want to do now is we want to ask permission to actually take off. So let's contact the landing services.
You are cleared for liftoff.
Well, thank you very much. So this should open, yes, and we should be able to lift off then, relatively safe. So, as you can see, this is what we saw from the inside of when we were just waiting for our ship to arrive. It's actually screenshot material. Let's just take a couple of screenshots while we're waiting. Cool. Let's retract our landing gear, and then let's show you guys a little bit from the inside. And what we first want to do is we want to fly a little bit to the surface, so we're not. I don't have any chance of crashing into a building or anything. So cool. And all right, so. Like I said, let's just fly around the planet a little bit. But this is the city of Lorville, so it's actually quite a large city. And in conjunction to our corp, you are actually able to go anywhere here in the city. But first of all, one requirement is that you land your ship or park it somewhere at the gates. But then you really want to have a buggy or any kind of riding vehicle in order to enter one of the city gates. But I mean, it looks really cool, right? We're the city of Lorville, but I think we've seen enough here. We're going to fly a little bit around. So let's adjust speed a little bit. And let's boost ourselves. And we have to be careful a little bit because we're inside atmosphere, that our systems are not overheating. So, for that, it's always... So, like this, from what I've learned, as you can see from the blue bar here, this is like our safe flying speed, which means that our engines should not be able to overheat. And if we can like fly a little bit faster without any problems, but if you do it too fast or too long, our engines will overheat. But yeah, I mean, look at the great city of Lorville. So I'm wondering if there are any points of interest or if we should just fly around a little bit. I think we're just gonna fly around a little bit. I mean, why not? So let's see if we're able to nah. This is also yeah, our engines are overheating pretty fast, which is unfortunate. And maybe I need to purchase a engine upgrade for that in order to fly around longer without having my engines overheated. And this alarm is something I've learned from you guys, so thank you very much for the comments, that that is being caused by still the a bug in the system that the restricted area is still beeping. That alarm is still beeping, and it won't go off until you like respawn your ship or yeah, or destroy it. So, but that's not something we're gonna do. So we're flying now at what is it? 294. Yeah, we can't go much faster because then our plane doesn't like, our spacecraft doesn't really like it, and our engines will overheat. So let's try to activate cruise control. Yes. Okay, and we're just gonna fly around a little bit because I really like the landscape. And if you don't mind, meanwhile, I'm just gonna take some screenshots for the thumbnail because people were complaining that the thumbnail was clickbait, but it are actually official Star Citizen screenshots. So for this case, you know, trying to prevent it, I will create some screenshots myself while we are on the way. And one thing on the planet of Hurston is that there should be also vegetation, like forests and all. So I'm pretty curious if we were able to find it out manually by flying around manually on this planet, or if we should, you know, do quantum traveling. But in order to quantum travel, you have to, you know, get a little bit out of the atmosphere. So that's, yeah, that's the downside. But I mean, it's always fun to get around the planet, you know, just fly a little bit. But to see how large it is, I mean, that's something I can't just say enough. We're on a freaking planet, and there is the city of Lorville, where we were just, you know, a couple of minutes, like 10-20 minutes. We were there on the we were in the city, in the you know, the bars and all that stuff. So that's why I really think it's great. I'm flying out of the atmosphere right now, I think, out of the clouds. So we're entering our clouds now, and yeah, the transition is not that super nicely done. I can't remember, it was actually done better from previous alpha versions. It just almost looks like they've lowered the atmosphere, which is, yeah, not really my cup of tea, to be honest. I would have done that. I would have left that like the original state. And I'm also not real sure why they've done that. Maybe some of you guys know that, but yeah, for me it's a bit too unfortunate that they've done it like this. Anyway, I don't see much forest here, so maybe I'm able to spot them a little bit better when we're making altitude. Let's check it out. Let's try to increase speed a little bit. Hopefully our engines won't overheat. So let's set this as our as our cruise control speed while we are leaving the planet of Hurston, or at least not leaving it, but we're climbing. Wow, man, that looks cool. That city of Lorville over there. But I'm pretty curious how forested areas will look, and I'm wondering if I'm able to perhaps spot them from space. Ooh, I have to be careful with turning too fast, because that will give me tremendous G-forces, and that will almost pass me out. I can remember from my starting ship that I had some G-save on it, which prevented it from having extreme G-force powers, so my character will not pass out. But yeah, it's sometimes difficult to do. From now on I see only sand, only desert, like on Mars, I think. But there should be forests around this planet. But yeah, it's a planet, so I think these forests are only at the point of interest on the planet, which we can just. I have to be careful, by the way, not to crash my ship. So I'm going to set it like this. Okay. And let's see. So we are at the planet of Hurston. Here, let's see, what kind of point of interest do we have? This is a mining facility. Yeah, you know, let's go there. Let's see what's there. So it's there. Okay, so it's probably. Oh, I have to be careful, by the way. It's probably at the other side of the planet. So that's... we're quantum driving a couple of seconds to get to the other side of the planet. And as you can see, that's super, super, super fast. Alright, in there is a mining facility. So let's see if there's perhaps some variation in the landscape. Maybe some forests, that would be nice. Okay, we can actually quantum travel to here. Or is that too close? Are there any forests here? No, it's only also like a deserty landscape. So that's too close. Nah. Let's see. Let's just whoa, is that? Let's see. This place is where we yeah, Pinewood. Let's go there. And let's go full speed ahead. Our engines are overheating again. But we want to fly a lot faster than only 200 meters per second. So let's turn cruise control on this speed. Let's set it to 350. So let it climb to there. Alright, and let's see, where is the mining facility? There it is. Okay, so let's head course for there. So, alright. There we go. Let's see how this mining facility looks. And look, there's our central sun. I'm creating screenshots on the way because why not? So I've now set course to that mining station. We're actually going pretty fast, so I might want to be careful not to crash my ship or overshoot the mining facility. Maybe we should decrease speed a little bit. Let's set it to, yeah, well, you know, let's set it to 300. Oops. I have to be careful not to shoot there. So let's see, where is our mining facility? Here it is. Okay, we're still in course. That's good. Okay, now we have to decrease speed since we're now flying pretty fast. And we're now actually at the spot of... Ah, damn. That sometimes happens. Here it is. Okay. We're now, it seems, at a spot where we're almost at the other side of the planet because our sunlight is dimming here from that star, from the central star. I forget it. I constantly forget its name. But here is the mining facility. It looks very small, actually. So. Okay, alright. So one thing I learned from also one of you guys, so thank you very much, is that you're able to control the maximum speed with scroll wheel. So we're gonna do that. Until you can only go really slow, like 11 kilometers an hour or 11 meters per second. Or maybe a little bit faster, like to 17. And then we're able to control our own maximum speed. So in that case, deploying our landing gear doesn't really affect our speed anymore. You can control it by yourself. So that's something, yeah, which is really nice. So let's set our altitude to, or at least our gyroscope to 0. Okay, and let's lock it there. And then we want to, at least I'm always doing this in third-person view, the landing. I don't think we have to ask landing permissions here. I think we can just freely land. Alright, and then, well, let's set this puppy down. Do it gentle. Ooh, a little bit harsher than I meant to do, but that's alright. Let's power off.
Shield system inactive.
And let's get out of her seat. let's check out what's here in the space station or in this mining facility. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure where to find a more variation in landscape with because I know there's supposed to be forests here in this planet. So I would say maybe I've checked out this mining facility. We will fly to one of the moons of Hurston to see what's out there, because these moons can also be quite interesting. Look at it, beautiful. The 300 IS. I'm really glad I upgraded my ship to it. So there's a lot of cargo there, it seems. And here is a mining facility. I think all these mining facilities are abandoned. Maybe if there are missions related to it or NPCs, but I think for the rest, a lot of these are just abandoned. So let's check it out for ourselves. Maybe we should carry our gun. Can we not do that? Ah, okay. Maybe it's still under control of Lorville or something, because we're unable to draw our weapon here. So let's see what we'll find out here. So this pretty much looks like the space station where we were last time on the moon, or at least the mining facility. Also with this window here. Maybe a bit different, but it's just a mining. I think most mining stations look a little bit like each other. I almost got crushed between doors there. So nothing really fancy here. So what I suggest we're gonna do is, by ending this video, to fly to one of the moons of Hurston, and then let's call it a day. Again, for probably the third time this video, check out the Star Citizen, check out the game for yourself, because it's free for a couple of days. I think 7 or 10 days you're able to test it out for yourself. So please do that, because these chances are not there a lot. Only I think 1 or 2 times a year. So definitely check it out for yourself. See if you're able to run it, actually, the alpha version. I myself have an i7-9700K, a GTX 1080 Ti for GPU, and 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM. So that's a relatively good, or relatively, that's a pretty good computer actually. Only the RTX 2080 Ti is faster. And well, I'm running it pretty fine everywhere except for the cities, but I think that's just because it's an alpha version. So for that, unfortunately, yeah, you know, you just have to take that for what it is. But for the rest, I think the alpha has been done pretty well for an alpha. I mean, I know a lot of betas which are poorer optimized than this alpha. And yeah, you know, check it out for yourself, and let me know in the comments also, please, what you think of this Star Citizen video. Okay, so let's check the star map. So we want to see if there's a nice little, a nice moon where we can land on. We have Aberdeen here, and I'm not really sure what the differences are, what kind of surface we can expect from these moons. So let's see, Magda, this looks a little bit further away than the rest. Let's go to this moon. This sounds interesting. And from there, we'll find out for ourselves what we can expect from the moon. So we have 0. We were able to take off. So, by chance, any players here? I don't think so. I mean, the chances are so small that you actually meet someone on a planet which is not a place like a city or something. Even at these mining facilities, the chances are so small you're gonna meet someone. And don't even start to begin about random places on a planet, because we're talking about planets. I mean, how big is the chance that you're randomly going to meet someone randomly on the planet? But anyway, let's see, where do we need to go? Okay, we need to go there. So first, let's lift off. I want to exit the atmosphere first. All right, and then let's make some speeds. So let's set our quantum drive to 300. If it can. I think the maximum speed is around 285. Wow, look at this. Oh, I have to be careful not to lose track of it. So as you can see, the planet is rotating. Wow, look at that. Screenshot material. Yeah, I love creating screenshots. And there is the semi-fake atmosphere, unfortunately. That's something they should definitely, you know, maybe they should produce real clouds. I think that would definitely give you more of a better feeling for leaving atmosphere. So, we have like tempered glass or something. I mean, it's hard to see yourself sitting, right? But we're leaving the planet of Hurston. And let's just fully fly towards the stars, you know, and then we're gonna activate quantum travel, of course. But wow, look at that! It really looks cool. So let's try to learn the name of the sun again. Stanton, okay. And we're able to quantum drive actually. So oh well, you know, that's quantum drive. Let's deactivate cruise control. And let's go to the moon of Magda. I have, by the way, no idea how long this video is going to get. If it's like half an hour or an hour, no idea. But well, if you're still watching, you know what? If you're still watching, type in the word chicken. I'm pretty curious who is still watching at this point. Please do that. Type in the word chicken. So a lot of people who are watching the video from the beginning and read the comments and see a lot of words chicken are surprised what the hell that means. But do that, please. Type in the word chicken if you're have reached this point so far. So I also know that you guys are actually like this, like the content. So screenshot material, and so look at this. This is the moon of, what was the name? Magda. Where are we now? Let's pinpoint ourselves. Magda, yes. Okay. So Magda, let's see what points of interest you have for us. Why not check it out with double clicking? There are a lot of points of interest, and there is actually something which we can visit here. Oh, I'm at Lorville. Okay. And once you go at Magda. So Magda, what secrets do you have for us? There is this, and this is a mining station. Well, we know that already. Is this the only mining station? It seems to be. Oh well, you know, let's have a look there then. Why not? Did I set a waypoint to it? By the way, probably not. So probably this is the only point of interest here. HDMS Pearlman. Okay, fine with me. Oh wow, that's dark. I think this is something. Okay. Graphics are fixing itself. Good. Let's activate the spool and let's go to HDMS Pearlman to see what the, if there's anything special about that mining station. This is yeah, again, this is the only point of interest on this moon, so the rest is only randomly generated terrain, I guess, for this moon. So now the surface is closing in on us pretty fast. So we're 50 kilometers away, which is, I think, actually
Quantum drive deactivated.
Okay, so let's set course. So here. Okay, and let's press C. Okay, so now we're able to fly safely there. Driving, or we're flying. Now we can actually fly a lot faster, so that's also nice. I can actually, I think, exceed to 1,000 meters per second. But with this, you know, you have to be careful because it's easy to crash your ship or do strange maneuvers. And it's also easy to overshoot your location, and that can be, yeah, something you're perhaps not something you're not thinking of, but it's definitely possible when you're flying that super fast. 1,000 meters per second is really, really fast. So, let's see, where is the space station? Or the mining facility? I think it's there. Ooh, we want to be careful not to shoot at it. I think it's here? Yeah, I think it's here. Okay, cool. That means we need to lower our speed a bit to a maximum of 50, I think. And for landing, we want to make sure we're not going faster than 16 kilometers. So let's deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
So we're now at cruise speed, and let's land there. I think that's the closest landing pad to the stations of this mining facility. Let's fly a little bit higher, and then let's go to the let's see, let's zero ourselves, and then press the Z key so I can freely look around, and then we're going to third person to land here. All right. Cool. So now we can power off.
Weapons deactivated.
And we can exit our seat. And I mean now, as you can see, we can look through the top to the roof here, and we can actually see the sun and the stars. So that's something really cool about the ship. I mean, I really like the big amount of glass here in the roof. So let's just try to check it out now. Then, if we're entering our bed, if we're actually able to watch through the roof. Let's see if my character gets comfortable. So, here, look at that. That's a nice view, right? We're able to have this nice view from our bed. So, let's exit our bed. Let's check out the space station before we call this an end of this video, and see if there's anything of interest here. So, exit the ship. Ooh, that's a bright, the sun is bright. Alrighty, so let's see. I thought there was a pretty large crater here. Look at the 300i. I love it. Wow, what's that? That's a different moon? Wow, that's really well done. It's like how you would see a... or maybe that's Hurston. But that's how you would see like one of our planets in our solar system. Like Jupiter, an example. If you were able to watch it through a telescope, or Mars, to be to call a planet which is a little more closer. By the way, what's all the stuff here in the chat? No gameplay. The fucking oh yeah, it's because a lot of people who are not trying this for free, of course, then they will probably tell the chat what they think of the game. So. Yeah, that's we have to wait 10 days before the free players are are gone, or at least, you know, of course everyone should check it out, but you know, by flaming your chat, nobody is really waiting for that, I think. Wow, look at this crater. That's a pretty huge crater. There's also a space station there. I mean, and also here. Maybe we should check there to see if there's any... It makes me a little bit scary, because this reminds me of one of these giant space worms from Star Wars, you know. And I can remember from gameplay that they actually... that there was like this huge worm on one of the planets, so that's why I'm a little bit anxious to get closer to the to that crater. So let's see, do we have free access here? We have, it seems good. So let's cycle the airlock. So, look at this. Looks fancy. Nice little model, some magazines here. And a nice view here. Hey, wow, look at this. We can actually retrieve ships here. That's nice. That's a really nice station here to have some ships being delivered. Cool. Okay. So it's a little bit of a different space station. It's a very small, different mining facility. And some coffee. Wow. We have a coffee machine here. Isn't that great? And also a nice view here. And also there, what should be, is this a star, you know? It really gives you an idea when you're playing Star Citizen how large space is, how big the distances are in space. And, you know, I'm gonna say something in all honesty to you. Space scares me, you know. When I'm laying in my bed, I have the opportunity to watch outside my window and see all the stars and to imagine a little bit how large the distances are. But Star Citizen really takes away a bit from that fear, because you're able to understand a little bit more how large space is and how distances work. But also, for me, it helps me understand a little bit more, and it's, for me, a bit less frightening, you know, that, yeah, how large the universe is. But for that, you know, also one great advantage for playing Star Citizen. Anyway, I think this is enough for today. I hope you guys liked it. Please leave any suggestions in the comments what I should check out or not. And again, start playing the free version now. What are you waiting for? Start by going to Robert Space Industries website. Start downloading the alpha for yourself for free and start enjoying it. And if you like it, you know, you can purchase one of the starter packages to support the game and to become one of the backers when the game is about to be released. So yeah, that's really up to you, of course. But check it out, it's for free now. And then hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys. Thank you as always for the comments and the feedback, and see you at one of the next videos. Bye bye.